Hello everyone, and welcome into today's stream. For those of you guys who are new, hi, welcome in. I hope you guys are having a lovely weekend, and I definitely did forget. I definitely did forget that this this outfit is kind of wonky, so I'm not gonna wave anymore. But again, hi, welcome in. If you're new, my name is Kit Kamisato. I'm a cozy gamer who absolutely loves gambling, who streams on Twitch and YouTube. And today we are going to be playing Genshin Impact. I'm just taking a second to load the game as usual. But if you like a streamer who talks a lot, who just word vomits, doesn't think, and just, I don't know, it's here at least. Definitely hit that follow button. We are trying to reach 150 on Twitch and 600 on YouTube, but on YouTube, definitely drop a like as well. I'd really appreciate it. And hello, Zach, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day. Give me a second or two. I'm like getting everything ready. And hello, Kelly, welcome in. And Chronos and Shiny, welcome in. Just my luck. I started Mumusme when, oh no, when Haru died. Yeah, but the good news is she's the very first. I made Ura finale. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I just finished Kuden's run on Umamusume. She didn't win. She did not win, but I did get her to the very end. I think what she got like second, and on the very last races you need to get fourth. Not fourth. I'm stupid. You need to get first. And so that was the thing. I I definitely did not get first, and so I was like, "Oh, okay. That's beautiful. That's great. That's amazing." Like I said, give me a second. I am pulling up Genshin Impact, but how is everyone who does play Genshin? How is everyone enjoying Nod Krai so far? Nod Krai. I never know how to say the first part, but how are you enjoying it? I've only like explored just a tiny bit, so I can't really give like a say on my opinion. I do think it's kind of it's kind of interesting that they have like a skateboarding type of deal there. So I was like, oh, that's nice. But I don't know. I guess I just like I haven't done the recent Archon quest, so I can't really say whether I enjoy it or not because I don't know the vibe. I don't know the vibe of what is supposed to be going on, so I'm just kind of confused and figuring it out. But I feel like that's a normal thing. But I am gonna tell you guys, I have not gotten any better. I've not gotten any better at getting lucky with the new character, which is very unfortunate because I've been like trying my hardest to get to them, and it just it's just a no-go. Okay. So let me try to sign in right now just to get the thing. Also, I will be posting on Discord if you guys like want to use it and you want to be like amazing and use it, but um I will be posting my code because guys, I need primos, and I need primos to make this like actually a good a good stream. Let's see, when it turned back on if I'm my PC, gosh, Haru's horrifying on race final leg. Imagine about to win and this pink sweetie just rumbles past you like a Lamborghini. Oh my gosh. And hello V Roasting, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in this Archon quest. Okay, I think I got it. Everything should be good. So I have no idea what's in the Archon quest. I haven't done the one that's in Mondstadt at all. I think mostly I just kind of forgot. But guys, I told you I was gonna be. Oh, whose birthday was it that they? Oh, it's Albedo's. Happy belated Albedo. But I told you guys I was gonna do this, and I'm so happy. I finished this week's stuff. So if you guys do not know, the new update allowed you to like pick a constellation out of a 5-star character. Granted, I think it's gonna take about 8 weeks, like 8 or 12 weeks, and I don't think you can choose the same one like within the same year, but I will be getting Ayato. We already know this. It's not even a thing. It's not even like a question. I am getting Ayato Kamisato. So, yeah. I'm already so excited. I'm so happy because guys, this man right here is going to be He's gonna be C6 pretty soon. Just you guys wait. You guys will wait and see. He is gonna be freaking C6 pretty soon. And by pretty soon, I mean, he's gonna be C6 in like 3 years. Because let's be honest. I've had Ayato for quite a while. I want to say over a year or two. But yeah. Sorry, I'm a loudmouth. I don't think that applies with texting though, because like if you think about it, like I can get it if you're talking in person because one, I'm the number one person that's just like word vomiting and not really thinking of anything. But I feel like with typing, you actually have to consciously think of what you're typing. So I don't think being a loudmouth really applies to like texting or typing. It's a different style of fortune cycle every cycle. Can't have a set level 100 goal. Yeah. Oh, wait, is it a Stella Fortune for them? That's crazy. Wait, that's unfortunate because my understanding was that it's a constellation. If it's a Stella Fortune, I mean, 10 levels is not going to bring baby boy up a lot. So that's kind of dumb. Just give me a constellation on a character that's never going to have his banner again. Because let's be honest, Hoyo, as soon as like they kind of set him up, they kind of did, because like Raiden was gonna come out like right after him, so literally they were like the freaking Andy with Woody, and they were like, you came out and it's like, I don't want you anymore, I don't need you, and they just threw him. That's crazy. Oh, it is a Stella Fortune award. That is boo. Yeah. Stella Fortuna. There's no C7. No, I know there wasn't a C7, but my understanding from, I guess, the person I watched got it wrong, because that's where I got this information, and they were like, oh, it's a constellation. Like, you are getting a C1, and you could get a C1 like every 12 weeks or whatever, but they were like, you can't choose you can't choose the same one every single time. So that's unfortunate because guys, I would love to get him C12. Uh, I would love to get him C12. If you guys didn't know, that's going to be an update like 12.5 or whatever. But I'm so sad about that now. I got snapped back to reality. Let's see. Oh, here we go. So, I'm going to do this real quick. Give me a second. So I love my viewers dearly, but if you're going to do this, then we do this, and we go put user in timeout for 30 minutes. There you go, because there is a difference. Like, there really is a difference of being a loudmouth in person, and for like the most part, I am pretty chill. For the most part, but there really is a difference of being a loudmouth in person and like just using it as an excuse to be kind of like, excuse my language, a booty hole. Of being a booty hole on stream. I was gonna say a different word, but yeah, so there you go. We'll get that, because honestly, I tell you guys, it's not a big deal. It really is not a big deal for Genshin, at least for me. I usually just ask no spoilers, because let's be honest, I don't, how dare you say booty hole to my virgin ears? Oh gosh. Oh gosh, no, here you go, Trivy. I will allow it. I will allow it. There will be a streamception leak. Oh gosh. I don't think there will be streamception, but no, there's a difference. And for the most part for Genshin, like, it's not as big of a deal, because like it's more out of courtesy for a lot of people who aren't caught up with the Archon quest, because let's be honest, how many people have fully finished the Archon quest until this point? Like, I know Genshin's kind of like pressuring you to finish it within the to get like the extra 400 primos or whatever, or 600 primos. I mean, I'm gonna do that. I'm definitely gonna do that, but oh, I chose the wrong camera. It's okay. But yeah, but I swear, if any of you guys ever spoil an anime have been that I have been like waiting for. So if any of you guys spoil Demon Slayer, instant ban, and I am never accepting you again because we all know I will forget to. But I swear, I'm waiting for Demon Slayer to come in my house through Crunchyroll because I am not dealing with no deodorant wearing people in a movie theater that are yelling for like Nezuko to show her boobies in her adult form. I'm not dealing with that again. So, hey Zach, welcome in. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I've had a bit of Celsius. I'm showing it to my phone like you guys can actually see it. Yeah, but I know you guys can't see my Celsius, but I'm still gonna hold it. I'm still gonna smile and pretend like I'm on an advertisement. So I have that. I have that because I need to prepare to kind of not stay up all night today, but kind of stay up late-ish. To study for pathology, because let's be honest, the only thing I retained from class is it endocarditis or is it lasagna? Fun fact, it's probably not lasagna. So so I need to study a bunch of cardiac lesions and be good with that by Monday, and then I also need to study like lymphoid lesions and know about lymphadenopathy and all those fancy fun words. We love it here. But that's how it's going. I had a test on Friday about how to understand the laws of being a lug dealer. Oh my gosh, I really can't speak. I think I'm worried. I'm worrying myself. I took a test on how to understand the laws of being a drug dealer and what is technically a gray area, and like, oh, it's allowed, but the USDA probably won't fine you because they really don't care. Like, it's not legal, but you won't go to jail for it. So that was my test. I honestly don't know how I did about that, because there was a question. It was like, oh yeah, like what drug would you like empirically use for a cow with manhymia? And please, I know you guys probably do not know this, but please tell me why I looked at that bacteria and I was like, not right now. And I flagged that question and waited for the very end, because I was like, not today. I got Luma last night. She'll be stopgag until, oh my gosh, Mama Alice becomes playable. She's only level 60, but her lunar dendro hits 20k. Oh yeah, no, I want her just because she seems pretty good. My understanding, and I could be wrong because let's be honest, I don't totally understand how a lot of characters work, especially like the newer ones, just because there's a lot of mechanisms where I'm like, oh, that's interesting, like it's creative and it like makes big PP damage, but I just hope for the best. Like, I barely learned how to use my Skirk maybe like a month ago. When did she come out? Like, it took me a while. I had to sit down, watch a video on how like you utilize Skirk, and then they were like, oh, her artifact set that's like technically made for her is not made for her. So they were like, yeah, you should use this artifact instead. And I was like, no, because I farmed for those. So it's just like, I am not going to go back. I'm not going to go back into the dungeons, into the domains. I don't yearn for domains. So yeah, but I definitely do, or I guess, how do you even say her name? Is it Lauma? But anyways, yeah, no, she definitely is good. Anyways, my whole spiel for that is that my understanding is that she actually allows for crit rate on dendro related reactions, which, I mean, guys, that's like pretty dang good. Like, she could do crit damage or whatever. And I think that's pretty amazing. Because, oh my gosh, my Alhaitham team needs to see sunlight. They need to touch grass, pun intended. Anyway, sorry. But yeah, they definitely need to see the light of day again. So that would bring them out. And hello, Corcom, welcome in. I hope you are having a great day. Late. Twitch is, yeah, no worries about being late. Twitch was being annoying to use. It kept sending me to a web browser. I just looked at YouTube chat. Who the hell? Yeah. Yeah, they got banished. They got banished for 30 minutes. If they do it again, they'll get timeout for like a day. And if not, as much as Chrono loves to be in stream, we must wave goodbye, and he must be sent to the Shadow Realm for sure. Uh let's see. Lauma. Okay. I mainly got her because she's the next most beautiful woman in Tibet. um like, holy crap, the girlie is stunning. Yeah, she is really pretty. Like, I cannot deny she is really pretty. But my comment about her still stands, is that Hoyo finally understood who their target audience is, and they were like, yes, Gooner bait, ooh haha. And so they started making characters like that, because let's be honest, I told you guys last stream, me and my fiance were trying to figure it out, because it doesn't make sense on how she's allowed, but Rosaria got nerfed. So we're wondering if it's a difference between like the US or like basically everywhere that's not the Chinese server, because I don't know how she would like pass the standards of the Chinese server at all. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on there. Let's also get this done. Okay, so all I hear is my fiance saying no, 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 no. He is playing the finals again, and he's getting really into it. But we shall go. We shall go and explore Snezhnaya. We shall explore Nod Krai, because why not? I need primos. I really do need primos. I looked at, like, I do not do this. I do not do this, but I did. I did it because I needed to see how likely I was to get her. And I keep doing that. Yeah, guys. We probably won't get her anytime soon. Unless I got like really lucky, because we have her 4 times. We have 26 pulls, so we are like a quarter of pity. But yeah, with her antlers, though, it might be a Yanfei case where she can't roll around or her head will hurt. Ooh, maybe she has like a custom pillow, so so like she can sleep better. I don't know. Ooh, what are you? Oh my gosh, what are you? I just want to smack you. What is this? I'm so confused. What was that? Oh, okay. I'm kind of glad I didn't smack you now. I feel like I was supposed to do something more with that, but that's okay. Okay, so they're still there. I feel like I was supposed to do something more with this, and I know I read something about it, but did I actually read something about this? Yes. Did I pay attention? No, and that's the thing. That is the thing. So I will just keep going. Actually, no. Bear witness as I sneak into your stream via chat. It's okay, Shiny Jump. Half the time my notifications will get it covered, so we're good. I'm AR26. I'm not that good. I'm relatively new to Genshin. Hey, it's okay. We all had to start somewhere, and honestly, I will say, just watch YouTube videos. Just watch YouTube videos and you will be fine. Recently unlocked. So we have hers right there. We got that. In Nod Krai you'll find special. Okay, yep. Harness the power and roam freely. Oh, you just literally go up. Okay. That's kind of lame. And I kind of... Okay. Okay, let me go ahead and go up somewhere. That's crazy. What am I even doing? Ooh, what are you? It's crazy. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Corcom. It doesn't matter if you're like AR26. I know a lot of people are just getting into Genshin Impact, which is kind of like surprising considering it's not that like... Ooh, it's not that new, but either way, it's like, just don't be me. Don't be me, because I will say, whenever I was like a baby Genshin player, I think I haven't said this recently, but whenever I first started Genshin, I definitely didn't spend an hour and a half trying to fight a ruin guard with level 2 characters because I wanted to shove it to my fiance because he was like, oh, yeah, because it was like, oh, just go to Mondstadt. Like, you'll level up pretty quickly and, like, you'll be able to fight them. And I was like, no, because of that, I'm just gonna, like, fight the Ruin Guard. And to be fair, it was whenever I had my old laptop, and my old laptop sounded like an airplane. It sounded like an airplane, and it was lagging. It was lagging quite a bit. So, I definitely shouldn't have been playing Genshin on that, but I did, and I have no regrets. I eventually did it. I went on, like, you know how, like, it's a stadium around that Ruin Guard, like, in the Mondstadt area? Well, I feel like that's not very helpful to say, because it's, like, there's a lot of Ruin Guards in Mondstadt, but it's in the ruins. Yeah, the Ruin Guard's in the ruins. Great job, Kit. I don't know where it's at. That's the thing. I have to remember. I know it's, like, fairly close from wherever you first drop in, into Teyvat, but yeah, I remember I was just there, and I just had to hide. I had to hide because, I mean, we all get Amber, and we all know how Amber is Amber. So I picked Dia for my free 5-star, and I regret it. I should have gone to Luke, but I've already leveled 40 her, so I don't have a chance. Don't have a choice. Well, she's not that bad. Honestly, I think, like, once you get her C1, I heard that she's pretty decent at C1, so I personally like her. Out of all, like, the standard characters I've been forced to play in, like, events, I don't think she's that bad. The one I do have a problem with, mostly because I don't know what her purpose is Nilu. I have no idea. Okay. Oh, someone is calling us over. Someone said to prep for... Oh. I think I started something I shouldn't have. Oh, it's a baby Shang Li. You're not sure what's going on, but you approach the little girl. Watch out for those weasel thieves. They've been hanging around in Molly Valley for a while now. If they get you, you'll become a person with no shadow too. Ooh, dang. I need a replacement for the Liwei cooking girl. Oh, Shang Li. Yep, Shang Li. Wait, what do you mean you need a replacement? No, Corcom. The one thing I do know is build her. Build her up, build her good. I know my Shang Li does not have, like, the best build, and I need to work on her, but she is a really good support. So I wouldn't say replacement. I would just say build her. Build her and get her, because she is one of the, like, OGs that is still, like, a really good support, along with, like, Sing Cho. Shang Li is really good. Bennett, obviously, is amazing as a support. I'm trying to remember who else is pretty decent. Oh, Fischl. I think Fischl's still considered a decent support too. Kind of hard to compare the potential of Tainari and Dea. Yeah, and hello, Alexander. Welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day. Well, I just got Tainari, so I don't know, but what I've seen on videos is that she, Dea is a pretty decent support once you get to C1. Tainari, I actually don't know what the C1 is. Maybe I'll look at Tainari's C1 after this. Weasel thieves? Where? Also, what do you mean person with no shadow? Whoa, what's up with that machine? Are the weasel thieves using it to attack us? I love it. I love that Nod Krai has weasel thieves that know how to carry out war. I love that. They really said, give me your money or else. Oh my gosh, it's Nod Krai America. I love it. Okay, sorry. Those ones were raised by humans, might even be smarter than humans too. That's how they chased all the big guys away. Now, and the big guys have tried and failed to do this before. You just have to remove the energy core and you're golden. They've never actually done it though, so it can't be that easy. We can stop the weasel thieves by grabbing the energy core, right? Come on, kid. Why don't we give it a go? Hello, Mooney. Welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day. You should build her off of, I think it's recharge, so her burst is pretty good, and EM. I would ask my fiance, but if I ask him, he'd be like, "How the heck should I remember?" But I know he had a pretty decent build on her. Shang Li.
What's it called? What's that one that the more energy recharge you have, the
Emblem of Severed Faith.
yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Her to make her burst go crazy because you just throw her boomerang spear thing
Yeah.
and then switch out.
Do you need elemental mastery on her?
No, I mean it's nice to have, but you don't need to look for it.
As an old Genshin sweaty gamer just said, get Emblem of Severed Fate. I think that's what it's called, the purple one from Inazuma. You do that. I know you have to do her recharge, so her burst is pretty quick on like getting activated. But if you're lucky, do EM. Obviously Genshin will tell you now. Genshin tells you now, and I think that's beautiful because I could never tell if my artifacts are that great. But I think it's energy recharge. Obviously, maybe like crit rate, crit damage is always nice, but with her, since you're not really using her as like a pokey poke with her spear, definitely like her pole arm's not going to be your DPS. Definitely focus on her burst. I'm not an Inazuma. I don't quote me because we all know as much as I love to say I'm smart. We all know I'm actually dumb. So I think you could quick start it. Look it up. You may be able to access domains without physically going there. Because I know for like talent materials for those type of bosses, there are some I have not like access. I haven't done the story quest to access them, and I can still get them. I don't know if they got that feature out for like artifact domains, but I would check. So if you go to your guide, it might tell you. We can't just ignore something dangerous like that when there's a little kid running around, seeing as it's the great Paimon asking. I could never refuse. Just keep your head down here, okay, little miss? Oh right, what's your name again? Aren't you the littlest miss here? I don't get it. Whatever. I'm Ani, and you should call me Big Sis. Littlest miss. It's only proper. Let's leave the titles aside for now. Come on, Kit. We got the weasel thieves to bring down. Also, hi, if you're new, welcome in. My name is Kit. Variety. No, we're not calling myself Variety. Cozy streamer who loves gambling. There you go. I feel like that's the most like fitting title for me. Anyways, I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the moment. Obviously playing Genshin Impact. If you guys don't know what Genshin Impact is, thank you for coming to the degenerate side. It is a gacha game where you can get amazing characters. It has a really good story. I always advocate for the story. But it's a nice little chill game where you could just do mindless exploring, be a sweat, do whatever you want, be who you want to be, just like Barbie intended. But if you like my talking, chill vibes, anything like that, definitely recommend to hit a follow. We are trying to reach 150 on Twitch, 600 on YouTube, and YouTube drop a like as well. Ani, seems like Ino got reversed. No. Now how am I supposed to get to the island of Inazuma? Is there a boat in Liyue Harbor, or I'm dumb? With Beto. Oh, you have to do the Archon quest, or you can, if you have Farina, if you're lucky enough to have Farina, you can use her, or you can suffer like I had to do and use Kaya. Use Kaya for the longest, most grueling, most PTSD inducing ice bridge ever. Oh my gosh, the amount of time it took me to go to Inazuma without a boat and using him, it's horrible. It is horrible. Hey, Cassidy, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day. Also, hold on, I can't play right now. I got my thumb stuck in my clip for a second, so there you go. I got it out. Okay, what did she get me into? So we'll just do that. Sir, you can't hurt me. I got the power of Zhongli by my side. Oh, okay. We love that. We love that here. So if I take this. I love how they just really gave us, there you go. There we go. I love how they just gave us, like, shooting weasel thieves. That's actually, that's crazy. I'm broke. I can't afford Farina. And also, if I do Kaya, I will literally get PTSD. So, I'll just tough it out for now through Leeway Archon Quest. See, you say tough it out now, but I still think Leeway's Archon Quest was pretty nice. I still like it. I like it better than Inazuma's. And, definitely Monsta. I feel like it's a nice little in between. Then, like, Sumeru's Archon Quest is nice, but it's a bit long. Granted, the Aranara, the Marineras, they make me not like Sumeru. Wow, you're way stronger than those big guys, Kit. I guess size isn't everything. Right, Kit's not the tallest person ever, but she can thrash monsters 10 times her size easily. Oh, please, I just dabble. Paimon's a real thrasher. Flattering won't get you. Well, it might get you. Half Paimon share next time we eat something nice. How's that sound? That's crazy that we pay Paimon. We pay Paimon just to be there, just for moral support. Paimon is an ESA that doesn't really do the ES part. She really is just like she's just there. She just goes here, really. Oh, you can't stand Paimon? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's how my fiance is. He really hates Paimon. Then you can kick the Weasel Thief Big Boss out of Molly Valley, right, Kit? This isn't their home, but they're always making a mess of it anyway. Funerals that should have been held can't be, and Grandpa Molly might have gotten killed because of them too. And if it were going to hold new funerals, we'll have to find all of them first. Huh? Did Weasel Thieves really? Also, can Paimon ask? When you say funerals, do you mean the people want to hold them here? Why here of all places? Of course I do. I've made all the preparations. I've thought of what songs to sing too. Here, have a look. And do be quiet. Let him rest quietly. She has an ego and she has no morals. She really doesn't. Paimon will really just like yeet you to the side and be like, treasure. And she'd be like, oh, hey, buddy. Nice seeing you here. Oh, wow. But Paimon will really just throw you away. Ani takes a small matchbox from her pocket and opens it. A beautifully colored beetle lies on a flowery lining cloth within. There are even a few white petals adorning the scene. He's gone to his eternal rest, so we got to hold a funeral for him. But all the places I picked are those small hills with machines on them, and they've all been occupied by weasel thieves. If Grandpa Molly's family haven't fled by now, they're probably dead. That's how badly the weasel thieves destroyed their home. Yeah, do you think this Grandpa Molly guy she's talking about is actually some sort of small animal? Yeah, Paimon thinks so too. Probably an animal friend of hers. Let's see. Like charging people for pictures in Natlin and a lot of other things. Yeah, she really said, give me your money. Oh gosh, this thing's going ham for some reason. I paused a whole world boss fight to listen to Nod Krai battle theme. I'm no Viking, but I can feel my beard growing. I love that. And hey, Cassidy, how are the classes going? I'm sure you're killing it. I wish I could do you could do this full time. Sometimes I wish that too, because am I killing the classes or the classes killing me? That is always the question. I have a pathology exam tomorrow that I have to study for, so or not tomorrow. I'm tripping. Monday. And then I have a clin path exam on Friday. So I have to learn to read CBCs by then. Which, I mean, like, I've been to the class. I just haven't, like, actively studied, and that's the thing. Classic K. Oh, hold on. Can you guys not hear me? Give me a second. Oh, I feel like you guys should hear me, unless it's like super staticky and stuff, which I can imagine. Um, let's see. Oh, he's no help. He's no use. But yeah, no, it's going good. I mean, we're on week 4. Yeah, no, yeah, a bit. It's probably its headphones. I'll try something in a bit, but I mean, it's going good. It's what, week 5 next week. And there's 14 weeks in a semester. But no, it's I think the classes are interesting. I just hate pharmacology and public health. And I don't hate my professors. I just hate how slow they talk. So it's very it is very taxing on me to go to class for no reason and waste my time for no reason just because they want us in class. Like, they literally are like, okay, guys, we have in class participation points. Do I retain anything in class? No, because I focus so much on focusing because they talk so slow. It's horrible. And hello, welcome in. Also, I will tell you guys, I will show you guys how slow most of my professors talk. They talk like this. And so, if you look at this drug here and see how this website says the legality is a bit iffy. Now, guys, I know I am talking fast, so please bear with me if you have any questions. Hold them till the end of class. Okay, now this and this. Now, look at this statistic here. Like, oh my gosh, I want to cry. It's so slow. I'm so used to watching my professors from last year on like 2 times speed, except for like one of them because he talked at a normal rate for me. Oh my gosh, it's a waste of time. I think next week I'm just going to be watching stuff on my laptop and like watching those lectures instead of the in-person one because I am wasting so much time being in there, and I really hate that they have like, oh, let's do a clicker question. See if you're here. I'm like, ma'am, it doesn't make a difference. It really doesn't. I figured out how to accurately pronounce her name in chat. Lauma, just say it without the gap. Oh, okay. Say it without the gap. Okay. Lauma. Maybe. I feel like that's close enough. Anyways, thank you for coming to my TED Talk about slow speaking people. If you are one of those, just know you might be a great person, and I might like you as a person, but the one main reason I will hate you is because I will lose focus and I will hate myself for not even doing that. Anyway. How about we help you catch these no good, evil doing weasel thieves? And as for Grandpa Molly's family, we can look for them once we brought those thieves to justice. How does that sound? Uh, you're really good people, you two. I'll invite you to the funeral for sure. Well, you don't have to do that exactly. In that case, you know the sugar sculpture I bought earlier. I guess it's already gone. Well, I still got the pocket money. Jerva? Jerva gave me. You can take that and buy some sugar sculptures of yourselves. If you ask people for help, you gotta repay them, and you gotta say thanks. That's the right way to do things. Paimon, I think you would seize candy from the tiny hands of children. There you go, there you go. Paimon, to think you would seize candy from the tiny hands of children. Hang on. Why are you making Paimon out to be some kind of villain? Still, you're super polite for a little kid. Hello, Meech. Welcome in. Ooh, I said it right. I said it right. Can I just call her, can I call her Dendro Shikanoko? I mean, you can. You can. I call Arlecchino, Articuno, Cappuccino, no, oh my gosh. Cappuccino. Cappuccino and Articuno. There's also someone else. Oh yeah, Chlorine, like what you throw in the pool. I never call anyone by their names. And Corcom, I will give you a warning because I had to banish Kronos for a good second. Oh gosh, what is with this today? Give me a second. Ooh, it's horrible. Okay. Man, it's really sorry guys if you guys hear a lot of static and like a lot of popping. Um, um, welcome to my world. That is what I'm hearing. Anyways, yeah, Corcom, just be careful. If you say any spoilers, I'm gonna throw this out. If anyone says spoilers about Genshin Archon Quest, that is like a huge plot point, I will put you in timeout. I had to do that for Chronos. Just because I do realize there are a lot of people who haven't gone to that Archon quest, myself included. There are a lot of new players. There are a lot of old players who are still in Natlin Archon quest just because we have lives. So if you do say any major plot points, I will know because I feel like Shiny Gems already knows like most of the plot points, and based off how they react in YouTube, I'll know. I will know. I'll be watching, but I will banish you to Shadow Realm for a timeout. Please, although I'm old, although I'm 26, I did not sign up to have any children. I don't want to put people in timeout, so just get your shit together. Uh, spoiler alert, you lose a 50-50. Joke's on you, Alexander. I already lost it. So it's guaranteed. Anyways, I shouldn't be laughing that much about losing my 50-50. But yeah, I lost it. So we are on like pool 26, I think is what it is. We're 26 into pity. We'll see. Genshin lately has hated me, so we've had to do like full 70 wishes into pity. I had 71 wishes and all of that just to lose for a Tainari. OMG, you got this, guy. I can't wait for the day you're all done with classes and doing your thing. Yep, when I'm all done with classes and I'm free and I'm stabbing your dogs and cats for their health benefits. Let's be honest, it's for their health benefits, but it'll be great. It'll be so great. I call Megito McQueen Meji Kachow. Oh, I don't even call her Megito. I just call her Lightning McQueen. I just call her Lightning McQueen. Thanks, but you're each getting enough more for only one sugar sculpture. Buttering me up won't get you any extra. And then you're surprisingly practical about things like this. It seems like we're dealing with more than one Weasley Weasel thief, right? Yep, that's right. The one that ran off just now isn't the Weasel Thief's big boss I saw before. In fact, I got no clue how many brothers it has. But you can find the same Robo-Claws that fire bullets over there, so we might also find more Weasel Thieves there too. Right, we're not letting those Weasel Thieves get away this time. We're gonna teach them a lesson. Paimon, please, go ahead and teach her a lesson. Which I do know. Arlecuna Frappuccino. She's too close to the radiation. That's why you hear her static. Yeah, I am. No, it just started for some reason, and I don't know why. I don't know why it just started to do that. If I do this real quick. Okay, here you go, guys. We're gonna do a pro gamer move and do this. Ready? Okay, hopefully that's better. Hopefully that's better. I like plugged it in a couple of times, but this will push me. This will push me into letting my fiance try my headphones. I've been pushing it off. I don't even know why. I don't even know why. It's not even like it doesn't even take a lot of time. I've just been pushing it off. I can't see the full screen. It's a secret signal for you to do one lucky pull ASAP. I would, but what lucky pool. Also, hi, if you're new, welcome in. My name's Kit. I'm a cozy streamer who loves gambling and likes to play a lot of gacha games. But if you like someone who talks a lot, brings chill vibes, and is just kind of chaotic sometimes, definitely drop a follow. We're trying to reach 150 on Twitch, 600 on YouTube, and YouTube, please drop a like as well. But to answer the question, to say you can't see the full screen, this is just me streaming on a broke girl budget and also streaming with broke girl time because I don't have time with like classes and work and stuff. So right now I'm using Streamlabs. Eventually, maybe I will switch to OBS because I can do like horizontal screens for both of them for free. But the only thing is, I know YouTube pushes out my stream a lot more because it's in vertical viewing because of shorts. Anyway, if you do want to see the full screen right now, like the whole game, the whole everything, click the link in my bio if you're on YouTube. Go to Twitch. Twitch has the full game there. YouTube, you are only seeing about a third of it. Again, this is so I can be accommodating because I know some longer time viewers can't or won't switch to Twitch. So I stream on both platforms at the same time. Definitely, like I said, click that link in the bio and you could get to the Twitch and see everything. And it will be great. And you'll be like, what the heck? I've been missing this all along. And I'll be like, yes. Yes, you have. Because it's amazing. Although, I do apologize. Because I know a lot of people don't like it because of, like, the ads on there. I literally cannot take off ads. I tried. I tried to take off ads because I don't see a point in having ads considering I make all of like 23 cents from them from YouTube, but I can't take them off. So you may or may not get pre-roll ads. Just bear with it. I really cannot. I remember my fiance was like watching a video about that and how like, oh, I don't know why people like are forced to do this. I don't know either, but I don't like Twitch, Mom. I don't like purple. I feel like if that's the main reason, that's crazy. I know some people actually really don't like Twitch, so that's why. Oh gosh, that's why I also have YouTube up. Also, some of like my older viewers, whenever I first started streaming, they only had access to YouTube, so that's why I did it. But you forgot to follow me on Twitch. So sad. So sad. Go see the better side on Twitch. I almost cried after falling. Yeah, you fell to get Seed Lally. Failed to get Seed Lally a second time. Shows a lot. I think we all have a gambling problem. Shh. I have many problems, but is gambling one? Yes. Yes, it is. I have a lot. Gambling is not the main one, though. It is maybe the second one. The first one, I don't even know why I did that. The first one for me has to be coffee. I have a caffeine addiction, as I say whenever not whenever. Oh my gosh, can I not? Hold on, pause. I say as I have a Celsius right next to me. Although I could have just made this easier on myself and used Kazuha, but you know what? This is like Ayato's sobriety test. We need to see how sober he is after drinking all of the boba. What was in the boba? We don't know. Will we know in the future? Maybe not. Gang, it may scare you, but you got purple right next to your name. Oh gosh, it is. It is right next to your name, but don't tell them. Don't tell them. You're gonna scare them away. But wait, didn't you, Shiny Gems? You did get Seed Lolly after all, because I'd be very unfortunate if you did not. Ooh, what are you? We're just gonna do this real quick because I have no idea what you're doing. But this just says exclamation point. Exclamation point. Okay. I guess I need to do something with you. Can I... What are you doing to me? Am I missing something? Well, this one has something in here, too. I have no idea what you are, but I'm gonna take you. Okay, so this one has this here. Crazy. Have I read anything into this? No. I have not. I'm just here. I just go here. Chat, please be kind to me. I'm just surviving. I'm just living. That's all I'm doing here. How rude. My fiance just flipped off my dog. I can't say anything. Sneaky, Zhong sneaky. I'm sorry, what? What are you saying? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I didn't get Sidlali at all. You didn't? I thought you did. I know you were saving up. If he fails his sobriety test and you're controlling him, I don't know what that says about me. But honestly, it doesn't say much. I can barely say a sentence without Zhongli's stealth mission. I can barely say a sentence without like bumbling up my words. I feel like there is there is new. See, there is no true sobriety test that can ever tell if I am here. Physically, I am here. Mentally, I don't know. I mean, I can't even say like I'm hocked up in caffeine because like I had a mocha this morning, but this is one of the few days. This is the only day of the week where I haven't had like 2.5 Celsius, which I know is not that healthy, but when they make you take 8 a.m. exams, guys, I will never stop complaining about 8 a.m. exams. It's necessary because tell me why they hate me so much. We're not dropping a ham. We're dropping a clover. Let's see. I remember when I did a 10 pull and got the character the next season. All of my pulls, I didn't get the character. Oh gosh, yeah, no. It's kind of, it is. It's kind of sad when that happens. I tried that the first time with Rio, or no, with the first time with Nuvi. I lost my first pool with Nuvi, but then I was like, oh, okay, that means I could just get Rio because I wanted both of them. Thank God, guys. Thank God I got Rio instead of Nuvi because Genshin hates cryo characters and was like, you know what? We're never gonna have him as a. Okay, he just partially opened the door. Okay. Hi. It was like we're never gonna have another banner of him. So I kind of get that. Not all devices. Okay. Oh, you know what? I did say I was gonna do this. So I think I have Dea. Question? Yes. Okay. I was gonna compare her and Tainari, the constellation. I said I was gonna do that like a long time ago, and I kind of just forgot. So let's see, max HP is increased by 20, and she deals bonus damage based on her max HP when using the following attacks, which is, I think that is her skill and her burst, question mark. Yeah, it's her skill and her burst. So it increases damage. That's all it does. Now with Tainari, Tainari's charged attack crit rate is increased by 15%. I want to say Dea's, I think it's Dea. I think she has a better C1, but oh gosh, my allergies are always attacking me here. But it is very biased. It is a very biased view on why her C1 is better than Tainari's. One, I just hate bow characters. I really do with a passion. I like Chaska because you don't have to use her as a bow character. So for me to wait for Tainari's charged attack and have crit rate increased by that, will I ever use a charged attack? That's the thing. So I think objectively, biasly, actually the honest truth, because I just feel like I'm right. He is second tier today. See what? Sorry if I was also, because there are domains on artifacts that I do not have access for, and so I was gonna test this for Corecom to see if they can actually access some stuff because I can't. Wow. Throw out what I told you, Corecom. You cannot do this. That's actually crazy. So you cannot get these domains without doing that. That's interesting. Because I know like with these, with these domains, the trance domains, you can, because I haven't gone near the story quest for this, but I have to for Skirk. So that's what I was saying, that you can do this, but apparently you can't with artifacts. So that's what do you mean with the other 0.5 of your drink? What do you do with the other 0.5 of your drink? Well, Trivy, to answer your question, I just put it in the fridge. I do the carbonated Celsius just because the uncarbonated ones don't have a lot of flavor. But essentially, like, since they're supposed to be off green tea, it's just carbonated, like, green tea based energy drink. So I just put it in the fridge and then I drink it the next day. I drink it the next day. I do that with a lot of stuff. I just put it in the fridge and hope it like still tastes good. If it doesn't, then like I won't obviously eat it or drink it, but they've held up so far. They've actually held up. So I just do that. Um I just shove it in my fridge and hope for the best. Yes. Yes. Okay. But no, that's really all I do. There's not much else really. And like I said, I tried the non-carbonated ones and they're not bad. Like, do not get me wrong. They are not bad. They just have very limited flavors. And it's stupid to say. It's really stupid to say, but the carbonation gives me more energy. It doesn't. It doesn't though, but I feel like it. I feel like it's like I don't know, like a car going vroom vroom. That's what the carbonation does. I don't know. Anyways, you'll find certain objects that carry a red or blue unipolar charge. When characters get near to certain special objects or plants, they will enter empowered states of different forms. When in an empowered state, the character can direct their power towards red or blue unipolar objects, thereby destroying them or causing them to move. Okay, let's see. So can we like do something here? I just did this. Hello. I just read this. Okay, we got something near. Okay, okay. It tells me I'm in an empowered state, but I don't feel empowered at all. I don't know what I'm doing here. Did I read that right? It says I can do something. Okay, so I have to like find something like that, I guess. Maybe if I go out like this? Question mark, get up here and see it. Or maybe it's a plant. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is how you know I'm pro gamer. I'm pro gamer all the way. But we're fine. We'll eventually figure it out. Gosh, hold on, give me a second. My contacts are drying out. Okay, there you go, there you go. Will I ever figure that out? Probably never. It sounds like something about empowered state and I'm very confused. I smacked it. Does it not want me to smack it? Please just give me a sign. I am not made to be this savvy or smart, really. But what I did come here for is this. Nice. We're gonna get all of them, and I have to remember where they're at because I'm not going through the trouble of freaking Inazuma again. Inazuma was horrible. I was trying to find like one whole thing. Like one thing, and it did not. I could not find it at all. And then I thought I had gotten everything in like a certain area, but no. It had launched me to the very top of like the very top of a ship, like in the air, and it only like reads that it was like super close when you're like midway in the air. So I was so confused. But needless to say, I got all of the Inazuma Electroculus. Kit needs a sign, holds up a wooden blank sign. Yes, I do. I really do need a sign. Look, I'm here to talk. I'm not here to think. I'm just here to talk. Not do anything more productive than that. Ooh, there's something up there. Oh yeah, this is a skateboarding thing. It's like Tony Hawk. Look at that. Love it. it's kind of weird to say, but one of my goals in life, and it's a really dumb goal. Like I'm not even kidding. It is a really dumb goal in life, but one of my goals in life is to see Tony Hawk in person, in the flesh, and just tell him that he looks like Tony Hawk. I I just feel like it'd be so great to do that. I I don't like there's no rhyme or reason to it. There's not really any benefit to it, but I don't care. I really don't care. I just want to add to it and be like, "Hey, you kind of look like Tony Hawk." And then when he says he is Tony Hawk, be like, "No, no, he's not that old." Oh, look at him go. Look at him fight. Oh, it's in it. Okay, it's in it. Okay. We're going to watch this fight and see how it goes. Look at them go. Fight, fight, fight. He's coming up for the hit. Look at him. He's patrolling. He's trying to see what's going on there. Trolling Tony Hawk by calling him Tony Hawk. Spirit Wave by Moon. It's Tony Hawk, guys. Ooh, ooh, yeah, fight him. Fight him. You're almost there. Ooh, look at that. Come on, you can do it. I can see it. It's going down. I think I saw Tony Hawk once on a random store while on a road trip when I was a kid. Oh, something is trying to fight me. What is? Oh, oh, they saw me. Okay, let's see. So they're not on the same side. He looks kind of strange, though. Oh, is he kind of like the same elemental power as what's his face? As Flynn. That's what it is. Flynn is his name. I was trying to read. I hate how they don't pause like the fight for you to read like dialogue or something. Because I'm just like, ooh, we have exorcism. Anyways, I was gonna say I wish they would like pause the fight like this because I cannot read the dialogue or what it's telling me to do mid fight. Unless I want to get my ass whooped, and thank God for Zhongli because Zhongli saves my life. Zhongli saves lives, guys. But I saw him in a Jeep and thought it can't be him because all rich and famous people have to drive sports cars. I love that. I love that trivia. I love that thought process. Be like, hey, you look like Tony Hawk. Oh my gosh, that would have been the best troll ever to go up to him and be like, hey, you kind of look like Tony Hawk. And if he's like, hey, I am Tony Hawk, be like, nah, you drive a Jeep, so you can't be Tony Hawk. Famous people drive sports cars. Oh my gosh, that would have been so great. I would love to see his reaction if someone did that to him. I feel like that's amazing. See, what's this? Did it belong to that strange guy? I don't know. Did it? Let's see. Though the monsters have disappeared, the darkness is not faded. You may need to enlist the help of a professional who knows more about the wild hunt. I know who they're talking about. Anyway. I'm just going to do this, and then we're going to plant a ham. We love planting hams everywhere. I feel like if I say that or like do that in real life, people would be like, what's wrong with you? But since we're in Genshin, it doesn't matter. I'm going to plant a ham everywhere. Trolling Tony Hawk is honestly what I was going to say. It's the best thing I see on not TV, on social media. That's what I was going to say before I got distracted. It's the best thing because he tweets about it. He tweets about it. I see the tweets through Instagram, right? Because I don't have Twitter. I feel like I'd be horrible at Twitter because I have nothing to say. But clearly I have nothing to say. Anywho, yeah, I like that he just like retweets it or like talks about it. He's like, yeah, I ran into this person and they told me I look like Tony Hawk, but then we're like, nah, you're too old to be him. And I'd be like, that's crazy, but it's so amazing. It's so amazing where he's just like, yeah, I guess like, do you want me to sign? Can't having nothing to say is crazy. I know. Clearly have nothing to say at all ever. But it's different when I'm talking versus when I'm just here. Hey, Nameless, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely Saturday. Let's see. A ghoul, corrupted by the taint of the abyss, doomed to stalk the frozen wilderness for all eternity. Those who march beneath the banner of the Wild Hunt can only be truly defeated by reducing their max HP to 0. Drain its HP completely, or use skills enhanced by Moon Sign Ascendant Gleam to send it into a brief grief-stricken state during which you can deal damage to reduce its max HP and suppress it completely. Beautiful. That was beautiful. There was another one here somewhere. I just saw something. Let's see. Interact with the Tide Seal Stone while it's illuminated to unleash a powerful energy capable of resisting the Wild Hunt. I love it. I love it. Just stream. Just stream of consciousness tweet. Gosh, I feel like I'm tripping. I feel like I'm tripping. Anyway, I can't read, but that's never something new. Yeah, I like when I was in middle school, I was like, yeah, I should get a Twitter. It'll be great. It'll be amazing. But in reality, I don't know why. I never got one. Whenever I was in middle school, whenever it was like the prime of Twitter, I think I just forgot, which is nothing new. Nothing new about me forgetting stuff. That's just always me. But yeah, I feel like now I feel I've heard Twitter's kind of weird, or like X. Technically, it's X. I feel like it's said to be weird. Dang, Kazuya, you just yeeted him. Cause is it Instagram or is it Twitter, or both? No, Twitter is the one owned by Elon Musk. Yeah, he owns it, right? And you have to like pay. You have to pay for it to be verified, which is crazy. I just feel like it's a downhill. Elon owns Twitter. Yeah, Elon Musk. That's the only that's the only one I'll ever acknowledge, because oh my gosh, seeing that Chinese man be like, I'm Elon Ma, and he just goes on and he doesn't even say anything. He doesn't even say anything of importance. But you best bet I will watch his whole video as he tries to get his sentence in English. I'm like, yes, go for it. Speaking of Elon Musk, my favorite picture of him is him deep throating that potato spiral. That forever and always will be my favorite picture of him. Thank you for coming to Inside Thoughts with Kits. If I wasn't worried about like random people, like my fiance gets like my true inside thoughts, because bless his soul. Bless that man's soul. Because literally I like he's doing something and then I'll call him and then he's like, what? And it's nothing of any real importance, right? Nothing at all. I just tell him like a random thing. Like whenever like I was just there. I was getting ready. And then I told him about like how my professor says like, is it lasagna or is it endocarditis? And he's just there. He's like, why are you telling me this? I'm like, you need to know. Yes, him. He's so great, and he's just. I'm like, how do you get this? Like, it is a copy of him. I love it. I actually like it because everything on TikTok I get through Instagram, because I told you guys I used to have a TikTok. Once upon a time, and I used to like post both there and on there. Maybe I'll get back on it. I just need to block people I know. I just need to block people I know, because every single time, like, I don't know why they would be recommended, but I was like, please do not access my contacts. And then someone from my work was like, hey, this is like, it says I have them on my contacts. I don't know who this is. And then I knew it was me. I was just like, oh gosh, that's mine. I didn't tell them that, but I was like, please stop. Like, so I just need to delete everyone. What is that? Can I like see it here? You guys saw that too, right? Am I going crazy? Okay, this says 3. I'm very confused. Okay, so that says 3. I'm gonna go here, do this. But yeah, so I did have that, and I used to have like TikTok. I also did it because I was like, no, we are not going down this like rabbit hole, because I already doom scroll enough on Instagram. Adding TikTok to that mess would be actually crazy. Okay, someone I just got a random thing. Okay, hold on. Is this gonna tell me like it's 1, 2, 3? Like, if I stare at it long enough, will it tell me what the numbers are? Oh, I don't know why I'm continuously just like smacking them. They don't need to be smacked, but my little hands are like, yes, we will smack you right now. Come on. Oh, it needs 1 more. Damn. That's me with YouTube. Yeah, I know my fiance is more like that with YouTube, but like he goes on Instagram. I feel like Instagram is his like midday doom scroll, and YouTube is his evening doom scroll, because he like I said, he will just ooh, okay. Sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, yeah, so Instagram, he'll do his like midday doom scroll. He's just there, he's chilling, he's like, yeah, it's great, it's lovely. And then like YouTube is whenever he just like lies in bed. When he brushes his teeth at night, he does moist critical question mark. I think that's his name. I'm gonna say yes, moist critical. And then he just like goes on a bunch of like different YouTube videos after that, until he's like, well, I'm gonna fall asleep now. Oh, look at them! It's like a freaking like cup challenge here. I love it. Were any of you guys big into that like stacking cup challenge? Do you guys remember when that was like a huge thing, and people were like they were going crazy about it, and you had to pay like $20 just for like 8 cups, so you could just be like and like stack and unstack them like super quickly. Crazy times, such simple times. I kind of miss it. I kind of miss it. Like when silly bands was a thing too. That was amazing. I feel like if I got close to this guy, he's just gonna talk to me. Let's see. The night sky has been devoured by deathly silence. We need blood and bone for fuel, and so proclaim the long night flows dark and deep. With these lanterns we wield, no spectre shall stir from their sleep. By the lunar spirit, this pact is sealed. Dun, dun, dun. Hello, Ralph. I guess I can talk to you. You better keep running, friend. Anyways, this place is very dangerous. If the wild hunt shows up, I can't guarantee I'll be able to protect you. How do you know that the wild hunt will appear? I ain't scared of no wild hunt. I'm not sure where you get your confidence, but the hunt is not an enemy to be taken lightly. Let me give you a word of advice. When you come across places with these tide steel zones, you best tread carefully. Why do they all sound like they're like gonna be angry Southern men? That's what the way they talk. It just reminds me of angry Southern men. Like, you best tread carefully. Ooh, look at you! Wow, so great. Who are you? What will it tell me about you? A monster. I am gone. A monster that has undergone a unique evolution due to being drenched in the ancient moon's power for long periods of time. Radiant beasts can wield their innate powers to capture their enemies in a radiant cocoon. Once captured, both the amount of damage taken and the strength of healing received will be affected. However, you can escape from Radiant Cocoon by being healed to your max HP, granting you the disentangled effect, which boosts your ability for a short period of time. Use this opportunity to attack. Oh, damn. This is not good for me, but we'll just do that. Hopefully we don't get stuck in your cocoon, because we can't afford to. What if I just like avoid you? Oh, this is gonna annoy me. It actually will annoy me because that means I that means I can't have everyone just at the set thing. Okay. I mean, that wasn't hard, but these numbers will annoy me. I know that for sure. I know that they will annoy me because I need everyone to be fully healed. Okay, anyways. Oh, no, 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 no. We are dropping a ham, not a clover. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, what was I doing? I was going towards something. Hello? Excuse me? I was going towards... I thought I had put the navigation on for this one. So we'll go up towards this navigation. And then I will go to... Then I'll go to the other one that I saw, like, beyond the way. Honestly, I really do not know how big my upstairs neighbors are. Because, like, if any of you guys live in an apartment and they're just, like, stomping, I think that's, like, a pre-qualification to be an upstairs neighbor. It's just, yeah, like, how hard can you stomp? And then it's like, damn, not loud enough, denied. Because, oh my gosh, every, like, most hours of the days, I don't know if they're trying to get their steps in or whatever. And like I don't mind. Like I've dealt with like people who have dogs and stuff. I don't mind that because I mean, yeah, like a dog's gotta run, right? No, this is like they are stomping. They are stomping as if trying to break through and get into my apartment. Like that's how it feels. And tell me because I'm up like super late all the time because I have to study, right? Tell me why they are moving furniture. They are moving furniture at like 1 a.m. Like they are actually dragging their couch or their bed. And like, I'm like, oh my gosh, like what are you guys doing? Also, also like I really don't know. I don't know what it is this year. I I I I don't know if the quality of residents have gone down in my apartment or what because like it's supposed to be 21 plus. I think they're very loosey goosey with 21 plus because tell me why some people were having like a huge ass party yesterday blasting Gwen Stefani. It wasn't like that last year. Like last year it was a very nice apartment where you could like come home from school, you don't have to deal with stupid undergrads, right? No, tell me why there's so many loud people here. Like the other week, I think I told you guys, the other week, my like next door neighbor, I don't know if he knows how loud he talks or how loud they are in general. Like I can hear their music that they always play like in his room. I heard him like asking his roommate to fill up a Brita for like $5, which is a steal. Like damn, if you're that lazy, I will go next door and fill up your Brita for $5. I don't want to fill up mine, but hey, $5 is a freaking coffee. Anywho, the other day whenever I was studying, all that to build up is like the other day whenever I was studying, they were like super loud. It was like 1:30, 2 a.m. and tell me why him and his like girlfriend, special friend, I have no idea what they are. I'm not going to assume. They were talking about their preference of like muffin tops, which I tell a lot of people about this because I feel like it's the weirdest conversation to catch your neighbors talking about like, oh, are muffin tops disgusting? Like, do you prefer them? Are you okay with them existing? And I'm like, why is this like a late night thought you guys are like thinking about like super loud? Like I could hear her and him and they're like, yeah, I think muffin tops are disgusting. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, what's wrong with them? I don't know. But my thing is, if you don't want to, like, you guys know I am the nosiest person ever. I ask you about your weekend, not because I care, well, slightly, but mostly because I'm nosy and I just want to know what you guys are doing. So yeah, this is a warning. If you guys ever live next to me and you are loud, just know I am listening. I am listening and I am judging very hard about your conversations. The amount of like conversations I judge in like out in the wild because people are loud and like talking about God knows what. I just sit there and I stare at my laptop pretending like I am studying. I'm not. I'm listening to you. And joke's on you. I understand some Spanish. very little, but enough to understand some conversation. And oh, you best bet when Fujikaze was there and all those like obasans were there talking and like not thinking that other people who aren't Japanese can understand them. Oh, sweeties, sweeties, I heard all of you bragging about how you're like going to all his concerts and going to the Houston one, and how you're surprised that there's so many Japanese people here that just flew over there. I can hear. That's the main reason I learn languages. It is not to talk to people, it's so I can eavesdrop. Today I found out Nice Nature is a southern girly from how she talks. Now every time I hear her talk, I automatically use a cowboy accent. Oh yeah. I think I've seen her in some of like the friend events cuz she's an Uma, right? She is an Uma Musu Mei. Yeah, if it's who I'm talking about, yes. Because I think she's popped up on like there's like one or two on Uma that are like southern, because whenever they pop up on like the friendship stuff, I'm like, girl, I can hear that accent without hearing it at all. I made sure this place I got was quiet. I don't hear anything past dark except cicadas. Yeah, but in my college town, it's very difficult to find an apartment complex that is not with disgusting undergrads. And I'm sorry if you are an undergrad, but I'm old. I'm old. I just want peace. I'm perpetually tired. Please tell me why grad school is like, oh, you should get 8 hours of sleep, don't work more than 10 hours, but our classes are 8 hours, and then I have to study another like 3 or 4 after. And then I have to take care of myself and go touch grass and run and wake up at 5:30 to do that. So caffeine is definitely necessary for me. So I appreciate it. Like in undergrad, I didn't care as much as long as I can sleep. But now I'm just like, please, I just want to watch my anime. I just want to play my games. I just want to zone out without hearing your, like, no disrespect to guys, but if you have a low voice, please know you have to speak quieter because I can hear you. I can hear you. Like, his voice is so deep and I can hear it like vibrate through. I hear the vibrations first over like actual words. And I'm just like, please. Please. And then there's a lot of sorority girls this year. I have no idea what's going on with that, but definitely a lot of sorority girls here that are just like super loud and yell. Like, I never understood that. My old roommates were like that. And like I was trying to study, they were business majors, right? No hate to business majors, but kind of, because please your major is not worth stressing out. And I say that because she was complaining that she had her major exam and her major project was her making a survey, guys. She had to make a survey and ask people to take the survey, and that was her project. And she said that was the most difficult thing she ever had to do. I hate her. I mean, she was nice, but I hate her for complaining about that. But no, both of them would talk like super duper loud, and they would like, they're the type of people who would talk over each other and like try to fight for dominance of the conversation, like essentially peeing race, right? And then they were watching TV at the same time, so they couldn't hear the TV. So they would raise the volume of the TV while continuously to yell at louder volumes. And I never understood. I never understood why they didn't think, hey, let's just talk quieter. But they're like my roommates. They literally yell and they're like 2 feet away from each other, and then they stop and have conversations in front of my door, and I'm like, please, like I am dying here. I am dying trying to learn about freaking tetracycline and chlorotetracycline and freaking sulfonates and their mode of actions while you guys are talking about going out partying, going to a football game. Like I just need them to be quiet. Or the other one was that they were talking about some girl, and they were talking about how she's super annoying and how they don't know why they're like hanging around with them. And I was like, well, I said, you guys should not be complaining about this someone, especially if they like this loudly. Like I'm taking notes here. I'm taking notes on your conversation and be like, okay, we know who to avoid if I ever run into you outside because they said you're annoying. Um, oh, Pasta is just a Mexican who ended up in Japan. Can that be me? Can I be El Condor Pasta? Can I be a Mexican that just magically ends up in Japan? Because please, I would love that. I would love that. That can't be my fiance because he's half Cuban, so he doesn't fit the criteria. But me, I will take Pasta's place. I will go. I will go and be the Mexican in Japan. I know there are already like some taco shops in there if they want culture. I say that, but I'm not like I'm Mexican, but am I Mexican? No. No, because I don't eat tacos. I don't crave tacos. I am just here. I feel like I would like introduce really bad tacos too. Maybe my fiance is the better criteria. My fiance is the better criteria because he could definitely be like, yes, this is how you make a taco. This is how you get it as close to Taco Bell as possible because that man is obsessed with Taco Bell. I'm pretty sure if he could, he'd probably live in one. So, uh, let's see. Wish me luck on my first game in a good minute. First game on what? First game on what? And there we have a gold ship cartwheeling a tractor uphill because she's just, oh my gosh. I used her. I finally understand what you guys were saying about her because I was using her for a team event. And please tell me out of nowhere, like one race, her mood was great. She was happy. It was like amazing. And then the very next race, it was just poor. I've never seen any Umas like mood poor, but it was just like, yes, her mood is poor. She is not happy to be here. Please do something. Wait, you mean you're not Mexican because you don't eat tacos? You don't crave taco? No, I'm not Mexican for a lot of reasons. I am not Mexican for a lot of reasons. Like, by blood, by looks, I am. But please tell me if y'all ever like just listened to my voice, you would not think I was Mexican. Also, my mom calls me and my sister coconut for no reason, like for a reason. I told you guys, she thought her and my dad thought it would be amazing to have Spanish as their secret language so they could talk crap about people and we couldn't like repeat it back to them, right? So I never learned Spanish. I'm no sabo. I really don't like Mexican food. I really don't. I got tired of it. I got tired of it. Like I'm telling you guys, going to my hometown, you can't throw a rock without hitting a taco shop. I am beyond tired of it. My fiance can eat tacos all the time. I cannot. Never crave it. I will crave raw fish more than that. There's just something so good about sushi. It's so great. I do have to watch my phrasing because I know I will get clipped and it will be taken out of context. But I've had said something about it. Anyways, there's a lot of things. I also don't know any like holidays, like Mexican holidays. I know there's Day of the Dead. I never know what it's about or when it is. And this is all very surprising because my hometown was very Mexican too. So, yeah. Yeah, it's like a suggestion. It's like my blood is suggesting I should be this way, but not me. Oh, League, damn. Dang. I don't know, Nameless. I don't know if I can wish you luck on League. I think that's illegal. I think we're actively trying not to support people playing League of Legends so they could like touch grass. Uh, I mean, I know my friend plays League. Like she loves League of Legends, or not loves, but she does play. I think it's League. No. I lied. She plays Valorant. Never mind. Yes, Valorant. I want to say yes, it is Valorant. But from my understanding from all the videos I see on Instagram, you're supposed to shame League of Legends players. So shame on you, Nameless. Go touch grass. Go be useful to society. But Yeah. I don't know. I actually don't understand the hate. I've never played the game. I've never really seen videos about it. I don't know what it's about, but uh but yeah, don't play leagues. If you guys want a significant others and to be popular in real life, don't play League. But I don't know. I've never played it. I don't even know what type of like fighting or like what type of game it is. Like is it a shooting game? Is it like an RPG? I have no idea. I just know it's popular and that you're supposed to be like, ew, League of Legends. It's like, if you guys know, you know, but it's the equivalent of being a My Hero Academia fan when you're like, oh, I like anime. What's your favorite anime? My Hero? And they're like, ew, go put deodorant on. That's my understanding. that that is my understanding. So I can't really join in the hate because I don't know what it is. So I guess good luck? Question mark? Maybe. I don't know. Ooh, why is there just a random chest here? We got a random chesticle. Let's go. Um, let's see. Oh my gosh, please just let me do this. No. I wish they would make it more accurate. So I can just do this. We're just gonna plop a ham here, and I just have to hope I remember it's that remarkable chest. Oh, sorry guys, my eyelashes are actually attacking me right now. Oh my gosh, they're trying to get in my eyeballs. Hey Lucian, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day. It's a shooting game with magic and tech properties. And hello. Welcome in. I hope I say your name right. I hope I say it right. Is it Aditya? Aditya? Maybe? Yes, I hope I said that right. Um, but welcome in. It's the opposite of your type of game. It's only for sweats, lots of skin to waste your money on. Ah, yes. Why waste money on a sweaty game when you could waste money on sweaty men? No, no, that's not what. Well, that's not any better. Why waste money on skins when you could waste money on constellations? I feel like that's better. But actually, that's what I thought that Shiny Gems' picture was gonna be about when they were like, "Oh yeah, simp over this." Let's see. Okay, that's what I thought it was gonna be about. I was like, "Oh, maybe they posted something about like Aito there." But I mean, Alhaitham's a close second. Alhaitham is a very close second. I do enjoy Alhaitham and Rio. Rio is there too, and Rio's pretty nice to look at. I'm not gonna deny that Rio is pretty nice to look at. So is Alhaitham, but I think it has to go Aito, Rio, Alhaitham. Um, Varka's actually pretty up there. I think it has to be Aito, Rio, Varka. Yes, I'm gonna say top 3 for now. No, I don't have her. I do not. I lost my pool because I'm not lucky. I'm not lucky. No, I lost my pool, but we're saving up. We are. Maybe eventually. Maybe eventually, maybe someday I will be able to get this. Did I read anything? No, I did not. Okay, it told me to go here. Then am I going to this one? I did not read anything that it said, but we're gonna go here. It says, ooh. Oh, okay, hold on. What if I do this, right? And if I go here, oh my gosh, please, no. I swear, I will figure this out one day, guys. I just don't want to do this because, ugh, I knew this was gonna happen. No. I'm gonna sit through a story quest. I swear, it's like they body slam their whole body into the floor. Okay, let's read this. So it's a tragedy, isn't it? He gave up the reward, and when he returned home, nothing was the same. Why tell the story of a fool like him? If it were me, I'd have stayed on that island. Apples aren't my favorite, but that'd hardly be an issue. Looks like we have new friends joining us. Not by choice. Not by choice. This is a nice place to rest. Are you all telling stories? Varka and Sino would get along perfectly with their dumb dad jokes. They really would. I appreciate his like letter saying PPPS. Like, I hate writing this. Just come talk to me in person. Like, I am so lazy. I'm like, bro, you literally writing your PS is taking more time than than just saying like than writing it out. But it's okay. I'm at 70 penny and still no 5-star character. I wish you all the luck because I don't want anyone to suffer like me where you have to pull like 80 and still lose to Tainari, but it's fine. We'll survive. More people, how rude. Let's see. Zorik, be nice. Sorry, he's probably feeling unwell. Been like this since we left. I can't even say that. Novo Tezgrad. Oh my gosh. Just like Sumeru all over again. I'm gonna butcher these names, guys. I apologize in advance. Let us introduce ourselves. I'm Tolfin. As you can see, I deal in little odds and ends and tell a few stories. These two are Mrs. and Mrs. Shesternin. Yeah, I'm gonna say Shesternin, who are on their way back to Novok from Nasha Town, I believe. This trail is a tough one. Brave of you to make the attempt. We have our reasons for coming here, but that's personal and a long story, so let's leave it as that. It's our turn now, right? Paimon's Paimon, and she's Kit. We're adventurers just passing by. Oh, then you must have heard of Reed's Miller Great Treasure. They say that the key to unlocking its secret lies within the 5 proofs of the cognoscenti. Treasure hunting is the blood of an adventurer. For Paimon's sake, I must obtain the great treasure. Let's be honest. Vart could be like, PPPS, I'm sick of making letters. When our radio is going to be invented, he really is. He's like, please, just give me a call. Just give me a call or like a signal, smoke signal. That's so much easier than writing. Let's see. It's not easy out there because on PC version, honestly, I've seen people drop kick their PC. That's crazy that they would even do that. Drop kick their PC set. It's like, obviously they're probably not actually drop kicking it, but I wouldn't put it past a few sweaty gamers off what I've seen. Because I go outside. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck. Okay. Novoki Teshgrad. Maybe Novoki Teshgrad. Anywho, I feel so bad. I feel like at this point Hoyo should just have a whole section on how to say like major cities names or major characters name, and just like not even with the character themselves, like maybe, but just like have a voice actor say it correctly so we all know how to do it, because I can't even read English. Now put like a foreign name in English and I'm gonna butcher it, and then I feel like super bad. That's why for the longest time a lot of stuff in Sumeru was just because I couldn't say it. Like, I actually could not make sense of what it was supposed to say because I can't pronounce it. Anyways, you're doing this for Paimon's sake? Paimon's touch. When we get the great treasure, she'll share half of it with you for sure. I'm sorry, what is she even doing to get half? Paimon should not be getting money. Paimon is literally a sugar baby. She's just there. She's just there because people think she's cute. And for like, so they can laugh at how dumb she is. I don't think she actually adds anything. Speaking of that, I told many stories about Reed Miller, and I was fortunate enough to lay my eyes on a proof of the cognoscenti. One of them was even found by my friend. Coincidentally, this very spot we're resting at was built by that friend of mine. Knowing him, the proof of the cognoscenti might very well be here. Are you talking about Papa Wrench? Oh no, it appears my friend is quite famous. Back then he was traveling between the islands with a caravan, and as it happens, I would have some dealings with them. Come to think of it, his story is quite extraordinary. Although he lost his memory due to an accident, his skills in crafting and maintaining machinery is as remarkable as ever. And the very accident that caused his memory loss? That shipwreck from many years ago. I'm sure you've heard of it too. Mr. and Mrs. Shesternan. I believe him to be a survivor of that incident. That could there be such a coincidence? Zorik survived that incident too. But my father wasn't as lucky. Danusha, didn't we agree to leave all that behind? Yes, I know, but lately I've been thinking, Father loved me, loved us, so much. Were he still alive, he wouldn't sit and let this happen. Are you two in trouble? Perhaps we can help. Paimon don't go volunteering my service. You? Right, your adventures. Then could you find the great treasure for us? Sure, with fair compensation for honest work. Money, money, money. It all comes down to money in the end. Nothing's negotiable without more. Is that it? Why are you suddenly so agitated? You're the one commissioning us to find something for you, so of course we need you to compensate us. We enjoy helping others, sure, but it's not right to expect us to work for free. Working for free, that Papa Wrench I knew was exactly that sort of person. But how did he make a living like that? He was lucky that the caravan leader looked after him. If it weren't for that, I don't think he would have lasted so long. He only charged nominal fees. Yeah, for making and repairing machinery. Sometimes he even did it for free. He did the same when it came to teaching others how about machines, sharing his knowledge without reserve. The children in the caravan loved him too because he had endless stories to tell, though I should clarify, I could go toe to toe with him on that. Too bad I didn't prepare candies for my audience like he did, though. His little listeners were, without exception, all captivated by the sweet candies and fantastical stories. Now you've gotten Paimon all curious about meeting him. It must have been fun listening to his stories. Oh, Paimon wants to hear about how he found the proof of the cognoscenti. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us, R.I.P. Huh? But you were saying? He built all the mechanical devices here for a child called Tinette. She was rendered eccentric and hard to get along with by an illness that tormented her. It took Papa Wrench quite some time to get close to her, too. These devices were originally made to make her happy and fulfill a small wish of hers. But that poor child didn't make it. After that, Papa Wrench also passed away from his chronic illness and overwhelming grief. How do you have so many sad stories to tell? Madam, you're mistaken. Other than tragedies, I also have plenty of stories about righteous bandits robbing the rich to help the poor, and tales of underdogs getting their revenge to share. But for now, perhaps the two of you could provide some story material. How about a family-friendly treasure hunting tale? The treasure in this case would, of course, be the proof of the cognoscenti that Papa Wrench left behind. He once said, should he pass, all his belongings would be mine to handle as I see fit. I'm sure he wouldn't mind a couple of adventurers taking it in exchange for a great story. After a thrilling adventure by the machine Blue Amber Lake, the two adventurers find their treasure at last. Cliché, perhaps, but a captivating, evergreen tale nonetheless. Paimon is Paimon. No, I finally figured out what Paimon is. People are like, oh my gosh, is Paimon an archon? Is Paimon a god? Is she one of the seven? No. Is she one of the principals? No. Paimon is Sugar Baby. Paimon is Sugar Baby, just there to keep me company. Just look cute and talk and have entertainment. That's why we give her money, because let's be honest, all Paimon does is float around and scream. That's all she does, is float around and scream and be sassy. She really does not deserve to say, ooh, if we find it, I'll give you half the treasure. Because let's be honest, I will probably be the one finding it, and Paimon just steals it from me. Paimon is the real villain out of Genshin Impact. That is the actual plot twist. We're gonna get to the end of it, we're gonna get to the Fatui, we're gonna get to the principals, and then all of a sudden they're like, heh, Paimon's the villain all along. I've just been following you to keep an eye on you, see how your progress is doing. And then she's just gonna smack us or something. What do you think? In that case, we'd be happy to. But, rather than our story, could you tell us more about Papa Wrench later? No problem. Like I said, all the mechanical devices here were built to make Tinette happy, according to Papa Wrench's vision. Tanette would need to go on a quest like a true adventurer. She'd have to collect lots of Stella fruit, deliver them to Sergeant Octopus, and pass the trial to awaken Colonel Iron Whale. Then the proof the oh my gosh, I cannot speak. Pause. Then the proof of the cognoscenti would be her reward. That's all the hints I can give for now. If you two run into any difficulty, just think of this as an extra spice in our story. It's alright. Papa Wrench wouldn't make anything too tough on purpose, right? This should be way easier than those mechanisms in the ruins. Alright then, show me what you're capable of. Show me what you're capable of. Sergeant Octopus has command over 2 areas. You can start the challenge from either one. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Okay, sorry. As for you, I said it 2 seconds ago. Shastarin, since you're just passing through and don't intend to be held up by the treasure hunt, please excuse me if I accompany you no further. Of course, but we'll stay here for a little while longer. Anywho, I didn't even want to be here. I just wanted to do this. Opportunity, you say? Opportunity for what? I did not want to be here. I just came for this. I came for this oculi here. I saw it 2 seconds ago. This is what I'm here for. Thank you, thank you. This is mine now. We got this here. Put that. Although I keep doing that. I do need to go and put our next one, which is going to be this one here. I think we should be able to get all of these by the end of stream. I'm not sure how much I will be able to stream because I still do have to study. What am I at? I think I can do 10 more minutes. I think that's reasonable enough. Also, time to gamble. Will we get it? No. Emotional damage all the way, but at least we gambled. We got the gambling itch out of here. Which is, I concern myself sometimes, but we are good. We are good. We are fine. We are definitely not addicted. We are just enjoying life. Nah. No, you'll know. And I will tell you guys, if the only time you should worry about me and be like, oh my gosh, she's gone off the deep end, is if I ever spend a crap ton of money. If I ever spend a crap ton of money on this game that isn't about Ayato Kamisato, that's how you know that she is bonkers. She is off the deep end. She is no longer casual gambler, but a true addict. Imagine being a low-rank Fatui soldier and some Dendro Deer ghost decides to end you like an NFL... Oh my gosh, like an NFL linebacker. That's so funny. Hey, I mean... I feel like there are worse ways to go. Maybe. Question mark. I feel like that's not the... It's really not the worst way to go. So... Yes. I feel like the absolute for a Fatui person. Paimon, please shut up and just let me go. I don't want to go there. I feel like the worst thing for like a Fatui is to be ended by like one of the harbingers, because that's how you know like you've done messed up. You messed up beyond messing up, because they are gonna get you. Let's see. You're gonna be rich, you can spend money, and once you're 40 and out of debt, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, but I feel like I can get out of debt before I'm 40. I feel like that's not too much of a thing to ask for. Can I not climb on this? Am I stuck? Help? Question mark. Because I got... Granted, it is with other loans, but it's with less interest. It is with less interest. And if I really hate myself, I can work in my hometown. I can work in my hometown and just pay off my debt like pretty easily. Do I want to? No, I'm not a fan of my hometown. But I can work near it and pay off quite a bit of debt. But I did get private loans down to 60,000, I want to say. And I'm hoping to get it by next semester. Private loans down to no, down to 50,000 by next semester, because I was almost there, but I did get it down to 60,000, which is nice. But like I said, it's mostly with government loans, because the government loans, their interest rate's not bad. The private loans, I paid off one that had 14% interest rate, because like I said, I was dumb. I was dumb and blindly trusted my parents to make a good decision on loans. And they were like, yeah, use this loan company because that's what we used last time. And they were like, don't use government loans ever. I don't know why they said that. I don't know what they were smoking, what they were doing, but that's what they told me. So I've had interest. Like, I had freaking loans that were like expensive. I paid off one that was 14%. Now that's done. The next one is another 14% or like 13.6 or whatever. I'm paying that one off pretty soon. I'm paying that one off next semester, because the government ones aren't like, they're not high. They're pretty low. So I was like, yeah, it makes sense. And plus the government ones are up for like loan forgiveness programs, where the private ones aren't. So I'm hoping like whatever I get reimbursed, I can just I can just use to pay that off. So everything else I do is reimbursed by like loan forgiveness stuff, because it's all under like my grad program. So if I work in like an underserved community for like that needs doctors or whatever, it would apply. It would apply. So it's great. But to be fair, like I said, my fiance is out of debt right now, so what I don't like, I'm just here. I'm just here. I don't have to do really anything much. I don't have to worry about much. I just live. So really the only thing I pay for is like anything extra that I need. So like joining organizations, doing a CPR training, and spending freaking $200 on that. There was like other stuff I had to pay for, but yeah, so I could live my life. I don't have to worry about rent, and all of my money after like graduation just goes straight to loans. So and then I can always just like grind it out and work on my off days as like a relief vet. So it's great. I could actually get it done pretty easily. I just would have to sacrifice I would have to sacrifice like a lot of work life balance, but it's not too terrible. But I would be much happier once the private loans are gone. Never do private loans, guys. If you are ever thinking about getting educated and all that other stuff, just go through the government. The private loans are not worth it. They really are not. They're easy to get. And now I know why. It's because they're like, sell your soul and you could get all this money and just sell your soul. And I'm like, yes, great. That's what my dad told me to do. So yeah. But to be fair, I said to be fair, he said, I don't know how much he's going to go off of this, because one, they're really bad with money. My parents like to spend money like they have money, and I'm like, no, you don't, because you have like, you guys promised to pay off like half of my undergrad loans. So they're like, oh, we're traveling here, we're traveling there, and I'm like, where are you getting this money? Because I still got like 60,000 in loans that you like, because I told you guys I started off with like 100 something thousand, right? So that means if they're good on their word, they should be paying 50,000 at least. And please tell me why my dad's like, oh yeah, I've been making payments. He's been making payments only on interest, guys, only on interest. I don't know what he's doing. And then one, they're complaining about like the vet bills, which I will smack some sense. I have smacked some sense into them. Like, do not complain about vet bills, because they were like, oh yeah, our vet said they were moving, so they told us to find another vet. They didn't find another vet, so my dogs didn't get heartworm preventative, and then they got heartworms, right? Then my dad had the audacity to be like, well, it's the vet's fault. And the way I put him in this place, I was like, it is not the vet's fault. She told you. and you were negligent and didn't find another vet. So now he's complaining that he has to buy all these heart medications for my 15-year-old dog because she has like severe heartworms. And I was like, well, shocker, shocker. So they're horrible. All this to say, they're horrible with money, and me and my fiance just know we're gonna have to pay like all my private loans because they really have only paid like a few thousand only in interest, so they haven't even paid what is necessary. But with me, I paid a good chunk. I have paid like a good chunk. I think if anything, I paid about 30,000, 30,000 ish. Yeah, which is crazy. But I did use a lot of my money whenever I was like working full time. I'd pay a couple thousand off with my check because my fiance has always been like, don't worry about bills or whatever, like just pay your loans. So I've been able to make a good chunk out of it, like a good a dent. That's what I meant. I've been making a good dent out of it whenever I did have money. Whenever I did have money in a job and could be free. Oh, my laptop decided to ding dong itself. It got a blue screen. Dang. RIP your laptop. I had a good game. 1 kill, 7 assists, 0 death with my boy. Do you play with like your friends? I asked that because I know that's like a common thing is to hop on those games with the boys and play. That's what my fiance does. And then they get mad. It's like a universal thing where they get mad and they're like, "Oh my gosh, this game sucks. Our teammate sucks as a rando." So I never understood what's the fun in that. I say that, but I'm the one to get mad at my fiance if he doesn't get a freaking order right on Overcooked. But I don't know, those games like they don't appeal to me because I never understood what's the point of getting mad in a game. See exists when entering these regions, character will automatically enter an empowered state. Okay.
Don't worry.
I just need to not get struck by lightning. I'm just trying to get all of these like teleport things out here so I can live life, be free. Okay, so I think I can get this one. And then how many other ones? So I think I can get... Ooh, for some reason I didn't get that one. And I didn't get this. So we have 1, 2. Please ignore my sounds. 3. Okay, so it kind of works out. So I will get the last 3, right? I'll get that domain. I'll get that one. I'll get the one over here, like these 4. And then I will open up that like other part of the map. And then I think that's where I'm going to end stream so I can continue learning about cardiac lesions. I think that's the best way to go. But I was thinking, I was like, wow, you know what? Like I technically have stuff so I could like so I can set up my set up like my phone and not show my face but like show what I'm doing with my hands. I technically have that capability. And then for me I was just like, well, okay, I need to go this way. It's like I could stream me practicing what I need to do for class. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I forgot that stamina was a thing. So I was kind of entertaining the idea. It was like, if I have to practice sutures, I could show you guys how bad I am at suturing. But then it would be a lot of work. It would be a lot of work. Do I use AI to study? No, I don't. I know some of my classmates do, and like I'll use it to like double check or whatever. But for the most part, I don't. I did it because, okay, to be fair, I tried using AI to help me with one of my projects, right? And it wasn't even like, hey, do my project. Because I had a project where we had to, for some reason, I know the reason, but I didn't like the reason. We had to record ourselves like acting out as if we were on a phone call with a client, right? And we were doing communication skills, and that was our project. Be like, okay, now pretend you're talking to a client and show us your amazing communication skills, right? I keep forgetting to do that. But anyways, they had us do that. And I tried using AI, right? I tried using AI because it was just like, yeah, um, would you recommend this person to continue the medication or not? Like, should they continue it? Should they? Oh my gosh, I keep doing the wrong thing. Sorry, guys. Okay, so we do that. We're gonna exit this, right? Bam, so I could do that. Get a good mic and record like a paper sound or pencil sound. So I do have a notebook about like notes, obviously, because that's what a notebook is. But I really only do it when I need to cram stuff for a test, and like I'm just like, okay, this is the stuff I absolutely can never remember. I will do it to do like a quick reference, like the morning of, right? So I do have that, but for the most part, I use Anki. So that's why I'm like, is it? I don't know, like if a true study stream would be like really good, because there's nothing really cozy about my studying. I use Anki a lot, and I'm just like typing it out. So I guess I would need to just like make sure my keyboard's like super duper clean, and I could like record it like that. But anyways, I was gonna say, I tried using AI to study, and it was for that phone project, right? And they were just like, okay, the client called about this, like their dog is vomiting, they have questions, they called you, record a phone conversation, like you're answering them. And so I did that, right? I was doing that. And so we are in pharmacology right now, right? We are in pharmacology right now, so I don't know how drugs work in the body, right? We haven't done that yet. But I tried looking it up, and I tried asking ChatGPT. I was like, okay, if this like puppy here is taking this medication because they were nauseous and they were like they weren't feeling well, taking this medication, still bright and alert, still eating, can they take another dose? And so the reason I don't use ChatGPT a lot is because it says, I'm no veterinarian, but if it's still this, it's a good sign, but consult your veterinarian about continuing a dose. And I'm like, no. I'm like, no, I am the vet. I need your help. Please tell me. Please tell me. And they're just like, contact your veterinarian right now to ask about dosage. And I tried typing, and I was like, well, they're closed. I just need a second opinion whether I can give it. And they're like, well, contact. And I was like, please just tell me. I just need a yes or no so I can tell this. And hello, I hope it's Catlia, maybe. I hope you're having a great day. What's my UID? I will tell you, if you ask for my UID because you want to play with me, just ask Shiny Gems. I I kind of feel bad. I see Shiny Gems like chat and stuff, and I look at it and I'm like, oh gosh, they know I'm on. And I don't really care. I really do not care, because like even if you ask to join my world, I will ignore you. I will ignore you because I'm like, I feel it's not even the fact that you're in my world that bothers me. It's the fact that I know that eventually I have to leave, and I feel bad about kicking people out of my world. Like I have other stuff, and I've like pushed off like 10-15 minutes because I'm like, please, I know you guys need this domain, but I need to leave, and so I feel bad kicking them out. So I do that, but I just kind of like look at them. I'm like, hello, Shiny Gems. I know I'm supposed to either be streaming and not, or studying, and you are here to witness my being a degenerate. First mistake was going to AI to help out on studying. Well, I don't. So Deoxy, I don't use AI to study, but because I looked on Google, like AI is my last resort for doing stuff, because like it obviously learns from like all the like open source stuff on the internet. So I was trying I was trying to like figure it out, because I had asked Google. I had like looked on all the websites I usually use to study. So I looked on like Vin, I looked on what is it, Plums. I tried doing it and it wouldn't tell me, so I was just so confused, and I was like, AI, please just tell me. And then it just said, consult a veterinarian. I was like, please just tell me the veterinarian is dying, the veterinarian is trying to ask you right now. Ooh, a dim lantern. It appears to be a signature equipment of a light keeper. So yeah, but I do know friends, or not friends, because I don't really hang out with them. But there are my classmates that they use AI to study. The only reason I like the way they tell me, they're like, yeah, like I put in the PowerPoint or the presentation that our professors give to us. They're like, yeah, I put it in. I tell it to make me like a study guide or uh like a template so I can put it in Anki or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty smart, right? But the only reason I don't do that is because technically we can get in trouble if they find out about that. And I know it's like, who's gonna tell? But some people in my class are straight up snitches. I am not kidding you guys. They are straight up snitches. So I wouldn't put it past them. And like we can't put it in because all of our lectures are copyrighted. So I have thought about that and have like you guys don't realize where like I'm like, oh, I need to study, but I also need to stream. I've thought about it. I'm like, I was like, what if I just like, you know, stream what I'm putting in Anki or stream whatever like I'm studying and watching, but since it's copyrighted, I'm like, hey, technically can't do that. And also a lot of people would not like me. A lot of people would not like me because a lot of my lectures has like cadavers or body parts and the animal's not alive. So yeah, that's the only tricky thing because I'm not studying anything that's considered like a cozy topic. So unless you're weird, but like my stuff is not like, oh, have a cozy study stream as I look at dead hearts and see what's the probable cause of the death. Like, well, maybe. I mean, come study as I look at CBCs and see what type of anemia is this, which I tried doing with my fiance CBC, because there is no such thing as HIPAA. There's no such thing as privacy. I said, well, I told him, I was like, I want to see your like lab work and stuff to see it so I can practice reading it, and I did. Um, but his lab work is boring. His lab work is boring. He's too healthy. He's too healthy for my taste. So he just needs to something needs to go wrong with him so I could get like really good stuff. But did you wish for oh my gosh, I said it earlier. Lauma? Yes, I did. And I lost my 50-50 to Chinari, and I'm 27 wishes into pity, I want to say. So I'm hoping I can get her by the end of this banner. And thank you so much for saying you like my avatar. But long story short, I can't do cozy study streams because of the topics I study. Unless like I said, I could put technically I can stream Spirit City like without copyrights, and that's what I use for my starting soon screen, right? So if any of you guys are streamers or wanting to stream and you want like a really good starting soon, literally just go to Canva, do a little animation of like starting soon in your tag, and then pay $15 for Spirit City because it's basically free. It's basically free. I've used it for over 15 hours. I think I have like 70 something hours in that game. So I would recommend it. And hello, I am the boss. Welcome in. Um yeah, I really do want Loma because she's pretty, but I heard she's really good. I heard she's really good, but I also do want Flynn. Oh dang. Insert Mavuika cameo. Oh gosh, Shiny Gems is right there. Shiny Gems is always watching, guys. But yeah, that's the unfortunate part is that I have really bad gambling luck. At least for this. At least for Genshin, because I feel like the universe is like your luck does not need to go into Genshin, but here's everything else. So what I'll do is I'll do this, we'll go to Streamlabs, and there you go. There you go. And then I'll just do F4 to get out of Genshin, and now I can see that. But that's where I'm gonna end stream today because like I said, I have to study. And it's already 11 and I still have to wake up someone early to run, and then I have to drop my dog off, and then I'm gonna study at Starbucks so I don't have to keep driving back and forth. But I do want Flynn too. I do want Flynn. Flynn looks so good. Oh, I want him. I rather have the guys than the girls. Um, I'm not a closet simp. I will tell you, I will simp for them. But yeah, Flynn and Varka, I really want them. But anyways, I'm gonna end stream here. I am debating whether or not to make up Friday's stream tomorrow for a short hour, maybe like Uma or something. But I will let you know in Discord. I may do it like earlier in the day versus at night. Um, Again, if you are not in the Discord, you could do exclamation point Discord on Twitch, or you can go to the link in the bio on YouTube. I will post whether or not I make up the stream. I do apologize. I'm gonna update next week's schedule to be like Friday stream tentative, depending if I am not passed out, because um I was. I was passed out on Friday because I do not sleep for 8 a.m. exams. This is why I say grad school is trying to kill me, because I have Monday and Friday 8 a.m. exams. So I passed out. I got home at like 1, did not wake up till like 5, and then took another nap. So I'm going to change those to tentative, being like Friday and Sundays, just depending if I have enough time or not, or like how comfortable I feel with the material. But if I do stream tomorrow, I'm going to shoot for maybe an hour of Uma. Maybe tomorrow will be a study stream, who knows. But if you have not already, I would definitely recommend hitting that follow button. We are trying to reach 150 on Twitch, 600 on YouTube, and YouTube, if you have not, drop a like as well, would be greatly appreciated. But if you're wondering why should I follow this random streamer, hi, if you're new, my name is Kit Kamisato Mikosi, gambling streamer here on Twitch and YouTube. I talk a lot, I bring chill vibes, I'm just trying to survive. So if you guys just wanna, if you wanna be on a struggle bus together, I definitely recommend hitting that follow button. I won't judge you for the most part. I won't judge you for the most part. I know stuff goes on. But thank you guys so much for watching, even if it was just for 1 second or 2. But as always, I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you guys are, and maybe I will see you tomorrow.